Hey guys, Richard here, eBike Reviews and Adventures. Back at it again today. Here we go. Oh, you know, it's a nice day. My flag would on twirl here and stay not tangled up. Yeah, I keep putting lubricant on that flagpole and it just doesn't last very long. But look at that, beautiful shot. So today is it's Monday. Made it through the weekend. It's about 80 degrees out here, 8 o'clock in the morning. Hey, look what happened. We got our first little good rain shower the other day. Strange. Yeah. In fact, I went back and checked my security cameras. Said, how did that light get broken? You know, did somebody mess with it? And no. And you know, this flag may have grabbed the top of it, is what I'm guessing. Because the flag can reach right there. And I think maybe the flag grabbed right here. And the wind was blowing pretty hard, because we had a pretty good storm cell that came through. And it ripped it off. But the interesting thing, when I was watching the security cameras, I couldn't see that level of detail. But I'm assuming that's what happened. But, strange thing, the exact moment that the light fell, there was a creepy car going by. I call it creepy cars because it was a car I didn't recognize, being from the neighborhood, multicolored and, you know, mag wheels and just stuff. And anyway, it was strange because it was just passing my truck and bloop, the light fell. And I thought, what the heck? Did somebody like take a pop shot at me or something? I know I've got some enemies out there, but come on. But I was able to zoom in, even though the camera lenses were all wet and stuff. I was able to zoom in on the windows of the car and it looked like they were rolled up. So I think it was just purely coincidental. And I'm pretty sure it was probably just the flag that grabbed it, yanked it off. So I got a couple more that I ordered. They showed up yesterday. Oh my goodness. Get those lights fixed. Hey, so good news. I've got someone coming to take a look at, let me make some room here. Take a look at the 630 Easy Transit that I have for sale. I finally got everything advertised locally in my Facebook Marketplace. That's where I do most of my advertising, Facebook Marketplace. I've always had pretty good results there. Got to be careful, but a lot of scammers on Facebook too. But anyway, so I've got someone coming. They're driving an hour and a half today to come take a look at this. They said it's perfect. It's what they were looking for. So it sounds like they're ready to scoop it up, even though they haven't even tested it yet. But if that falls through, I have someone else who is very interested in it. And so between the two, I'm confident that we're going to get this thing sold. And it's kind of sad. I hate to see things go. Yeah, you know, I was watching a video, part of the video anyway. There's a young man. It's got a real small YouTube channel called Stonebreaker Does Stuff. Stonebreaker, I think is his last name, maybe, I don't know. Stonebreaker Does Stuff. And I clicked on his video this morning because he just released one because he was getting rid of a bike that he purchased. He's only had it for 6 weeks, and he's kind of sad about having to get rid of the bike because he likes the bike. There's nothing wrong with it. And it just got me thinking, you know, I know exactly the feeling. Because I get so many bikes here. I've got a lot of bikes, but I have to get rid of them. And it's always a hard choice when you're going around like, all right, something's got to go. What are we going to sell? What are we going to get rid of? It's a hard choice because sometimes it's a hard choice. Let me back up. Sometimes it's a very easy choice, such as the TST bike. Now, they reached out to me, apologized again because of the delays, and happy that the part works and everything's working fine. Veribus, which you've heard me mention a couple of times now, that broke down on us, they finally responded, got all apologetic, and I mean, right at this point, they're willing to send me the motor, the controller, and the sensor. But it sounds like there might be a little bit of trouble going on with that model. They said their engineers are working on it, so sometime in the next couple of days, they're going to get some parts shipped out. And I'm happy, but it took a while to hear from them. And the explanation was, this company over here took a while to hear from, and they said it was, oh, sorry, I was on vacation for a couple of weeks. And nobody, you know, checks my mail. Okay. And then it was, you know, I knew they were back from vacation, but then there was like long delays in responses. So I was like, okay, yeah, gotcha. But these guys over here said, oh, sorry, Richard, you were responding to the email that we have set up for YouTube creators, but no one monitors that email address, you know. So I've got other responsibilities and another email address that I use, and I don't check this one very often. That's why there's been delays in getting back to you. Like, okay, well, I mean, that's a good explanation. You know, not better than, oh, I was on vacation. But still, it's, you know, if you have a business and you have an email address and you're emailing people and you're doing, you know, conducting, monitor the email address. That's all I'm saying. Monitor the email address. Enough jabber jabber. I believe I'm going to be making a video here in just a little while, taking the electric e-trike down to the e-bike reviews maintenance facility. See if we can get some modifications done to this, so we can shorten it, so I don't have to tilt it to get it in and out of the garage. This morning I told myself, you know what, Richard, you're not going to put on the camera, you're not going to yak and talk to people, because you always get distracted when that happens. But you need to get out there and do some cleanup, because the yard work project is almost complete. And I still have a lot of yard work stuff scattered around. I need to start putting this stuff away because I don't need it so much now. And I need to get this back so that Amanda and I can fully utilize the space that we have. So, yeah, power cords. I think I've shown you this before, right? I got my drawer in here where I keep all the power cords. And we got them we got labels on them, so we know what's what, so we can easily find stuff. Speaking of which, before I put more in there, maybe I should show you there. Did that help? Can you see better? Maybe I need to look for the Easy Transit. That's a 630 rickshaw. And Sky. What else we got in here? The MC350. That's the Truxus, one of them. Oh, that's the bicycle. I'm not sure how we're pronouncing that. We've got Muckpet. We got two for Muckpet. Shahamo. That's a power station for a cooler. Obsidian. Uh-oh, there's the TK1, the XP trike, Fat 20. Ruh-roh. Truxus. I always get a little nervous when I get down to the last ones and in motion. That's the scooter. Be glad when that's gone. Whew, Easy Transit. Starting to worry a little bit. Hey, we have lost chargers around here. It's not hard to do. I'm smacking my camera. You guys like it when I smack the camera? Oh, yeah, it's not hard to do, especially when your name is Richard and you're a little unorganized. You know, I'm not unorganized. I'm not like total chaos disorganized. Hey, you know, as a veteran, you know, I had responsibilities and I kept things. I ran a tight ship. I wasn't in the Navy. Nope. I was in the Air Force. But, you know, I ran things pretty tight and organized, and everything was like it should be in the military. But fellas, guys and gals, that was like 15 years ago I retired. 15 years went by like that. And so now it's all about, hey, Richard does things on his own terms. All right, something else. Look in here. Is it this drawer? Yeah, this drawer. Look, this is where I keep all my manuals. I've got manuals. And whenever I get, you know, accessories and things like that, I always put them in a bag and keep everything together and then give that to the new owner. I don't remember. I'm sure there's something in here for the Easy Transit. If nothing else, it's going to be just a manual, but I don't know. And occasionally I find something that I forgot to pull out and give to somebody. Like, what in the world are you doing with this? You don't even have this bike anymore. There it was. Hi boy, Moon Cool. XP trike. Oh, we got a couple parts shoved in here too. I need to get those out. Do something different with them. Oh, Emma. That was from the Emma. That was from the Emma bike. Remember that? For those who've been around a while, the Emma 2.0 moped style bike. Well, guess what? Roll Road reached out to me this weekend and said, "Hey, Richard, yeah, the 3.0 is out." Coincidentally, I had already seen the video that was released by Tail Happy. Have you seen him? Tail Happy? He's out in California, surfer dude that does e-bike videos and stuff. Go check him out. Yeah, funny guy. Does a good job. But anyway, he just did one recently on... Wait. Richard's having a senior moment. No. Tail Happy just did a video on a puppy trike. Trike that I've been seriously interested in for a couple of months since it was announced. Been talking to the company a lot. And then they went silent on me. And next thing I know, they were telling me, oh, we don't have enough stock. We can't send any out. That was just a couple of weeks ago. And then it shows up on Tail Happy. So he's a much bigger channel. I understand it's a business decision, but still, don't pull my chain and jerk me around. So I'm pretty upset with Puppy for not just being honest and saying, yeah, sorry, we're not interested. They kept leading me on like they were interested in working with me, and they kept saying that they were interested in working with me, and then they went silent, and now they don't want to send anything. That's okay. It's a business decision. His channel is much bigger than mine. So anyway, back to Emma Roll Road. That was Citizen Cycle. Yeah, Citizen Cycle released a video over the weekend about the Emma Roll Road 3.0. Kind of interesting. Yeah, they huge upgrades. Torque sensor. It's a single speed, which I'm not sure how that's going to work out. What was I going to do next? This needs to go in the muck pit. This needs to get cleaned up over here. Yeah, so single speed, torque sensor. Yeah, that works. That works pretty good for the most part. And but yeah, a lot of upgrades to it. So I'm excited. They agreed to send that out to me. I think I was the first one that they worked with last year when they came out with the 2.0. If I'm not mistaken, I was. And I consulted with them a lot, talked with them a lot, answered a lot of questions about a lot of different things, and it really helped out, and made several different videos and sent them a lot of pictures. Some of them they used on their website. And yeah, so anyway, they said, yeah, we want to send you another one. We appreciate your help and support. And so, hey, why not? I'm not going to turn it down. That was for the... I don't necessarily need that box anymore, but I could use it for something else. Let's see. My wire. All my leftover wire needs to go somewhere. My trash needs to go somewhere, but now I can't get to my trash can. Man, it is just... It's one thing after another. All right. This is my leftover landscaping wire. It's getting all tangled up. In places it shouldn't be tangled up. Yeah, we're just gonna, until one day I get the notion to take it and stretch it out in the yard and try to straighten it up at that point. But if it'll fit in this box, that's where it's gonna go. We're not done with the landscaping. No. So we got the front almost done. I got a little work to do on the sides, but almost done. But we still have the backyard to do. And so, yeah, that's going to be a project for the fall. I'm not going to do any more with that now. That's an empty box. This is great. Hey, great for cleaning. This is the Fabulous brand duster. Man, these things are just outstanding for cleaning bikes. Easy to wipe them down and do things with them. All right, oh my gosh. We got sunscreen. I might need that today. It's supposed to be full sun all day today. All right, I'm gonna stick that down there. This is what the TST bike controller came in. I'll throw that away. Don't need that box, it's just trash. Woo, let's see what else is happening. We talked about several bikes, several things happening. That needs to go back in the toolbox. Oh, drip system. I need to do something with this drip system. Oh, over here. Wow, check this out. Don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I didn't show you guys this. This, can you guess what this is for? Yeah. Can you guess what that's for? Yeah, that's the windshield for the XP canopy, XP trike canopy. Yeah, I thought about putting it on, but you know what? It's so hard getting this canopy on and off, and I mentioned that in the other video, that I decided not to put it on in case I didn't like it, because you have to feed these tubes through this sewn in part right here. So once it's on, you can't easily take it off, and you have to take the canopy off. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to monkey with that. Who wants to go driving down the road, something all wrinkled and distorted, and it's kind of senseless. For me, it's senseless. For some of you, it might be like, oh yeah, great. I want the wind off my face. I don't want the wind blowing through my hair. That's all good. That's all good. If you want one, here it is. I'm not going to use it. All right. But one more thing piling up that I need to do something with permanently. That is a light that got, oh my gosh, one thing to another. This needs to go. So I used this the other day. My buddy Ron and I did. We were on a ride, and we started getting caught in the rain, and I pulled out the only rain cover for an e-bike that I had and put it on Ron's bike. He said, why are you doing that, Richard? Don't be doing that. Put it on your own bike. It's yours. Yeah, but you know, he paid for his bike. I was riding one of the freebie bikes, right? So if something got destroyed, so be it. So, all right, let's see here. Markers. You never have enough markers all around here. Pens right there. Look, here's my list, my to-do list from last week. It's just carrying over to this week because it's mostly the same. We didn't get too far with it last week with all the landscaping nonsense we were doing. But maybe today. Though I need those for that dumb video. I don't need these. These actually fit. They don't fit anymore. Oh, look what Richard just did. Oh, party foul. That was open. Doggone it. Toby, why did you do this, bud? Why did you do this? Did you do this? What are these? I'll show you. Hold on. Patience. I think I had one right here I can show you. These are for your landscaping material. When you put landscaping or weed block down, you slide these on the little stake, and then you shove this down into your weed block material and down into the ground, and it helps hold the weed block from blowing around and shifting and moving places. Pretty handy. Found those on Amazon. All right. I'm going to need these too in the fall. So I can't get rid of these guys. Once we're done in the fall, I can get rid of them because I'm not going to need them. Less stuff I have hanging around. Look, I need to go to Amazon. Here's some shirts that I purchased that I didn't like. Got something that was left in the box. Oh boy. It's a power bank. Got to do something with that too. I got another power bank around here somewhere. He's right here. Another power bank. That one's going back because I don't like that one. Oh my goodness. All right, back to just one thing after another. Look, I got concrete caulk. Never heard of it before. Someone was saying, yeah, get you some concrete caulk, Richard. I'll take care of that problem. Well, we're going to find out if that takes care of Richard's problem. My problem isn't really a problem, but my landscaping wires. So my landscaping lighting, okay, is plugged in there underneath that table. Ran the wires out through this aluminum frame here. And so I got landscape lighting going that way. But then I tunneled through underneath the sidewalk right here and brought some landscape lighting right over here to this area. And if you saw my previous videos, you know I was trying to tunnel through underneath the garage or underneath the driveway and hit a rock right about here and couldn't get past it. Ended up utilizing the crack right here that is in the concrete, and that small little crack right there, I was able to turn the wire sideways and push it down inside that crack. So now we have landscape lighting on that side of the house over there. So it worked. Getting back to the caulk, the concrete caulk is so that I can put a layer of caulk in the crack to help further protect the wire. Also stop stuff from growing, weeds and stuff from growing up in there. But it's still flexible enough that supposedly, that, you know, it's not going to crack the concrete and it's going to allow things to shift. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Here's another update I did a few days ago. Yeah, so I finally got my drip pan installed. I got to get some rubber washers and so I can drill it and put it on those brackets up there. But that's a giant drip pan now that's connected to the drain that's going to the outside of the house. But on really humid days, the drain that this thing had wasn't enough to keep up, and so it was overflowing. It was just going all over the place, and I think that's what originally ruined the counters that were over here last year. But got that installed. Richard's making progress in the garage. This goes into the truck. That's where this belongs. Oh my goodness. All right, now I've got stuff in the house I need to bring out here. I've got some packages, some stuff that showed up. But we're not there yet. Hey. Wow, this video is 21 minutes long and I haven't even gotten anywhere with you guys. I haven't shown you anything worth your time. All right, so we're going to end this video here. I'm going to continue cleaning it up. I already told you I'm going to take this down to the maintenance facility, see if we can't get this thing modified today. I have to. No rain in the forecast. We're going to knock out the video on this Hope You Ready rack that they sent me. I'm like 2 weeks overdue on that because of the landscaping project, weather and stuff, and I just couldn't get it done. That's my priorities for today. If I get anything else done, it's a bonus. So that's what's on tap. Stick around. You'll see those videos soon. You guys ride responsibly, ride safe. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. I'll see you in another video real soon.